Welcome back to our channel Mindful Space. Today, we have an incredibly important topic to discuss: how to stop anxiety in its tracks and cultivate a calmer mind. Anxiety affects millions of people around the world, and we want to provide you with practical tips and strategies to help you find peace and tranquility. So, let's dive right in. Before we jump into the tips, let's briefly understand what anxiety is. Anxiety is a natural response to stress, but when it becomes overwhelming and persistent, it can significantly impact our daily lives. Now, let's move on to the practical tips that can truly make a difference. Tip 1. Practice mindfulness. Our first tip is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By focusing on what's happening right now, you can break free from anxious thoughts that may be dominating your mind. To practice mindfulness, find a quiet and comfortable place to sit. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax. Bring your attention to your breath, observing each inhale and exhale. Whenever your mind wanders, gently guide it back to your breath. Engage your senses and notice the sounds, smells, and sensations around you. By regularly practicing mindfulness, you can train your mind to stay grounded in the present moment and reduce anxiety. Tip 2. Identify triggers. Another crucial step in managing anxiety is identifying your triggers. Triggers are specific situations, events, or thoughts that often lead to feelings of anxiety. By understanding your triggers, you can develop strategies to minimize their impact on your mental well-being. Start by keeping a journal and noting down moments when you feel anxious. Look for patterns or common factors that contribute to your anxiety. It could be certain social situations, deadlines, or even negative self-talk. Once you identify these triggers, you can take proactive steps to either avoid or cope with them more effectively. Tip 3. Challenge anxious thoughts. Anxious thoughts can fuel anxiety and keep us trapped in a cycle of worry. Our next tip is to challenge those thoughts and replace them with more realistic and positive ones. Whenever you notice an anxious thought, pause and ask yourself if there's evidence to support or contradict it. Often, you'll find that your anxious thoughts are based on assumptions or worst-case scenarios that are unlikely to happen. Replace those thoughts with more realistic and positive alternatives. For example, if you're worried about an upcoming presentation, remind yourself of past successes and focus on your preparation. By challenging and reframing these thoughts, you can reduce anxiety and gain a fresh perspective on the situation. Tip 4. Practice self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential when it comes to managing anxiety. Our next tip is to prioritize self-care activities that promote relaxation and well-being. Find activities that bring you joy and help you unwind. It could be anything from taking a soothing bath, practicing a hobby, spending time in nature, or enjoying quality time with loved ones. Engaging in self-care activities regularly helps reduce stress levels and provides a much-needed boost to your mental and emotional well-being. Tip 5. Seek support. Last but certainly not least, seeking support is crucial in managing anxiety. Remember, you don't have to face it alone. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or professionals who can offer guidance and support. Joining a support group or seeking therapy can also provide valuable tools and strategies for dealing with anxiety. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, and there are people out there who genuinely want to support you on your journey to a calmer mind. Tip 6. Practice relaxation techniques. Incorporating relaxation techniques into your routine can be highly effective in reducing anxiety. Try techniques such as deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery, or aromatherapy to promote a sense of calm and relaxation. Set aside dedicated time each day to practice these techniques. Find a quiet and comfortable space, and allow yourself to fully immerse in the relaxation process. Experiment with different techniques to find what works best for you. The goal is to activate the body's relaxation response, counteracting the stress response associated with anxiety. Tip 7. Challenge negative thought patterns. Negative thought patterns can contribute to anxiety. Our minds have a tendency to dwell on worst-case scenarios and focus on the negative aspects of situations. It's important to challenge these negative thought patterns and replace them with more balanced and positive thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk or catastrophic thinking, take a moment to evaluate the evidence behind those thoughts. Ask yourself if there's any objective proof to support them. More often than not, you'll realize that these thoughts are distorted and exaggerated. Replace them with more realistic and optimistic thoughts. This practice can help break the cycle of anxiety and promote a calmer mindset. Tip 8. Practice gratitude. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful way to shift your focus from anxiety to appreciation and positivity. Gratitude involves consciously acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life. Start by keeping a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They can be simple things like a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a friend, or a delicious meal. By regularly practicing gratitude, you train your mind to notice and savor the positive aspects of life, reducing anxiety and fostering a sense of well-being. And there you have it, 8 practical tips to stop anxiety in its tracks and cultivate a calmer mind. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share, subscribe to our channel for more valuable content on personal growth and mental well-being. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.